Hi, everyone. Welcome to GalaxyCon Live. I'm Mike Broder, president of GalaxyCon, and I have two special guests today that mean a great deal to me and to the shows. You'll see why when we start talking. First off, I'm going to bring up my co-host, Dana Snyder. You know him as the voice of Master Shake and Aqua Teen, Granny and Squidbillies, Lucas and Tony, and your pretty faces going to hell.
Troy, not Tony.
Oh my God, I saw it on. Okay, well, I screwed up. And
you watched every episode.
Hang on, Thundercats Roar.
That's right.
Vultureman.
That's right, and the Burbles, baby.
You're in Ball Masters. You're in Ball Masters.
Ball Masters
and Paradise PD.
Paradise PD.
You're the hardest working man at home.
That's right. I'm the homeliest working hard. I don't know which way to go.
You want to tell us about your rickets, Dana?
What's that?
You got rickets?
I just want to be asked about it. I'm not telling you about it. I'm willing to take questions. I'm not willing to answer questions.
Okay. So we're going to bring on our guest, our special guest tonight.
Everybody's talking about COVID-19, but I want to make us aware of rickets as well. It's also...
This is Britney Karbowski, one of the biggest names in anime voice acting. I think you've got over 250 credits to your name in shows like
more than that.
So I think it's like I saw 299 characters in 264 shows, and I'm sure there's shows that they don't even know about on the thing I saw. So I got Fairy Tail, Food Wars, Certain Magical Index, Soul Eater, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, My Hero Academia, and pretty much every other anime anybody's ever heard of in their entire lives.
Probably. Pretty close.
So you guys are both very important to me in the show because you guys have been around since 2007. Hang on.
Also, the three of us have been married since 2008.
Well, we don't talk about that because my wife Wendy is in the background. She doesn't know about my second marriage.
She knows. It's really your first. This
you
is your first.
You know, for those who don't know, Dana was the minister of my wedding.
Officiant. You can't say minister.
You are an ordained minister.
Well, I guess that's true.
You got a letter and a thing that says
I do. I have a parking pass.
We told Broward County you were a minister.
For Broward County, I am a minister.
I'm just saying, if this thing is legit, then you're a minister.
Oh, it's legit. In Broward County, I do count as a minister, but everybody counts as a minister in Broward
Brittney,
County.
do you know that Dana has a thing he can put on his car that says clergy?
Parking pass.
Oh, man.
Don't know why anybody needs that, but I got it.
Are there special places you get to park with a clergy parking pass?
No, I just think it means you're either more inclined or less inclined to get your car keyed if you put it in the front, depending where you park it.
Probably more keyed, but then I don't know. Maybe you get like breaks from the cops. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it just depends where.
Religious cops, yes.
Yes.
But then do they come up to you and go, "What denomination are you?"
Yeah.
If you've got like a Protestant. You know,
and then you go like, "Well, I'm the church."
Then you gotta like feel them out. You gotta kind of.
Oh, you're like, "Whoa, what are you?"
And they are like, "Oh yeah, well we go to that same church. What church? What church do you go to? You go to the same church as me."
Yeah,
I swear I saw you.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could. I mean, you know, at least you're not in Scientology, Dana.
Who says I'm not?
Well, I've had a couple of Scientology guests in my day, and
yeah, I know.
I would know if you were because you'd have somebody right next to you telling you how awesome you are and how wonderful you are and how smart.
Well, that's when you only get to your top shelf Scientologists.
Yeah, well,
like the mid to low level. They just have like a sheet of paper like a note card that says you're great. Remember that.
Brittney,
when you're like Tom Cruise level, you get people that go with you.
Do you not have an assistant that follows you around and tells you how great you are and how awesome you are? And
yes, I do.
I'm missing out. You do?
Her name is Siri. She's great. She reminds me of all my appointments. And
all Siri does for me is misinterpret everything I'm saying.
Well, that's true. Mine does that mostly. I've learned to speak better, but
I feel like Siri should know what I'm saying. I feel like I've had training. Shouldn't Siri know what I'm saying? But no.
You speak professionally.
Yeah, apparently Siri does not agree.
Well, the voice of Siri is looking to do shows now.
Really?
So I've heard. Yes.
What would be great is if everything you tell, like, you tell the voice, you're like, all right, Siri, I want you to come. You're going to get there Thursday night. The show opens at 10 a.m. Friday. Got it. Now calling Regis, and we'll be there Saturday at 7 p.m. Completely misinterpret everything you say. What did that guy just say?
He likes one of Britney's shows.
Steve put these up, but they're up like for half a second.
Yes.
But it was short-lived.
Oh, we know Chris Woodard and Heather.
Yeah.
Heather
that guy can't smile. He needs someone to help him smile.
He needs his wife Heather to make him smile.
I think she's just pointing to the smile, like, "Hey, look at this! I did this."
It happened. Look, photographic proof. He smiled.
So
that's cool. Dang.
So you guys go back with me to April 13th to the 15th, 2007, at the Inverra Resort.
Can I ask a question real quick?
No.
Why didn't you do this show 2 days ago when it was actually April 13th?
Oh.
Because you know
See,
what?
in process, he didn't even think about it. He's giving me a reson, but he didn't even think about it.
I was told Jonathan Frakes would do.
I'm a font of ideas.
I was told that I could have Jonathan Frakes on Monday, and
Marina Sirtis, and you were 50%. You got it.
Well, she tried. Her technology was not working that day.
Ironically, a woman who worked in space.
Well, today's
on a futuristic spaceship.
Today's April 15th, so that was the Sunday of the show. So we're still within the window.
I mean, all right, okay.
So this is our anniversary.
The first time we said goodbye to each other.
This is 13 years of us, staring.
I mean, I'm just saying 13 years would have been better 13 years on the 13th. Maybe in 2 years, this will have more significance if we do it on the 15th.
You know what's funny about the 13 years? You and I have, Dana, you and I have not aged.
No. It's unbelievable.
Looks the same.
We both look exactly like we did 13 years ago. Disgusting.
Exactly the same. Exactly.
Slobs.
So you guys...
Pardon my shirt. I went on a run, and it's very hot here right now. It's like 80+ degrees outside. It's gorgeous, but it's hot. What's the weather like where you are, Carbo?
It's actually kind of cold, which is really weird.
Like freezing cold or like 50s,
no,
60s?
It's just cold for Texas, like at this time. I think it's like in the 70s.
Okay, bring that one back up. Well, I'm going to start policing these comments.
Bill Gibson.
Hi, Brittany. I wish I said hi to you at your booth when you're in Minneapolis, but I didn't have time. What are you wasting our time for this?
Well,
say hi now.
Hi.
Whatever that guy say. I wish I went to your house when we were in Minneapolis, but I didn't have time. I got to start policing these guys. See, here's a good one. Hello from Australia. Great. Perfect.
This is Chris Jackson from Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City.
Hello, GalaxyCon. Hello.
See, Chris is watching, Dana. Don't embarrass me.
Listen.
Don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
He already hates me. It doesn't matter. He can very clearly separate you from myself.
Hello.
Say hi from Ireland. Look at this.
Ireland.
This is what I'm talking about. Just a hi. Not a story about how he didn't say why he couldn't see you at your table. Notice
he said
that.
he was too busy.
I'm trying to get behind the psychology of making a statement. He wanted you to know it, but didn't tell you why he couldn't stop by your table. All right, it's 85 here in Miami. I understand it's mad hot over here. All right, 85. I said it's over 80 here. What do you want? We're 3 degrees apart from each other.
It's 98 over here, Dana.
Man,
South Africa. Whoa, that's a serious last name. Gravenstein. Whoa, look at that one.
Oh, hello.
Very serious photo, too. Yeah, but a very casual hey.
Dana, all these people here came to see Brittney because she has fans from all over the world.
I see that. Iowa. You have Colonial Williamsburg.
From all over what neighborhood?
That was fun. That was a fun trip. Went ghost hunting. We didn't really get any ghosts. I probably just made the guy mad that was doing the tour because
I could have
kept
told you
going
that.
all the places. I was just like wandering around the building while he was giving his tour. I was like, nah, I gotta check this window.
Pretty much.
You can't take me anywhere.
Why you should do it.
Dana, you're breaking up. What you say?
Nobody's leaving the tour in your bag.
Nobody can hear you.
I said nobody's that tour goes in.
Oh my goodness. I think Steve
No?
might have to boot him. Dan, you might have to come back
How
in.
about now?
Well, I can hear you.
Okay, all right.
On screen. There you go. No,
Can you hear me now?
you're off out of sync.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Aw, I gotta see that Wendy. I love Wendy cosplay. It's the best. Hey, Wendy represent. What's up? Yeah. Oh, wait, I gotta go this way.
You have your pop figure?
My what?
Your pop figure?
Pop finger.
Your
Oh,
pop-
figure. I do have them, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a pop. I don't have Black Star yet because
Have they made
it's
a
gonna
Black
take
Star?
a while to get that. Black Star is getting a pop.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's a Wendy pop, but the Wendy pop's vaulted, but the Black Star is getting a pop.
We like to make fun of Dana because he doesn't have a pop yet. And
Like,
so
they should make a little meatwad pop. How cute would that be?
they should make them all, but he doesn't have anything. So we mock him. So every time I find voice actors, especially you guys in Texas, I'm like, well, Jamie's got a pop and Monica's got a pop, and now it'll be Brittney has a pop. How come you don't have a pop, Dana?
Anime is popular. Wendy Marvel mug. I got it a long time ago from Funimation. They used to have like days where you could go grab merch if you worked there, and I didn't ever work there, but sometimes I snuck in the building and grabbed things, and that's one of the things I grabbed. Oh yeah, Newcastle was great.
There he is, Dana.
I went to Connecticut once on a layover. Does that count?
You know what we're talking about, Dana?
Drove through West Virginia.
Hey, Dana, you know what we're talking about while you were gone?
What?
You know,
Fun stuff? Success?
Brittney has a pop figure of her
This is
character,
spiritual.
Wendy Marvel from Fairy Tale.
I swear to God.
From her mug. Show him the character. And
It's the only reason you're drinking coffee right now, isn't it?
and wait.
No, it's not. It's not.
So that character's been vaulted, but they're making a new character of hers from Black Star from Soul Eater. That's going to be a pop. When is your pop coming out?
Never. I'm waiting until you die to have them all come out. The floodgate of them come out.
Dana,
Mine will be released posthumously.
you got to get a pop. You can make so much
Listen,
money.
you can tell me about it all you want. It doesn't mean that. Don't tell me about it. Talk to Funko.
I don't know anyone at Funko. That's your
Being
job.
the voice of generations of people.
Yes.
I don't know who.
You're Vulture Man in Thundercats Roar.
Hello, Vulture Man.
The people.
Scrub Attorney.
Yeah, I agree.
Episode 4, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
So, Brittney,
Singer of the Tidy Cat and the internet-only Tidy Cat campaign from the early 2000s.
what cartoons does your kid watch, Brittney?
Trollhunters.
Okay.
Let's see. True and the Rainbow Kingdom. Goldie and Bear. What else? I don't know. I'm trying to think. What else she watches? I don't know. We also watch things that are totally inappropriate for her age, like Addams Family. All
The movie?
time.
The animated movie?
No, we do all three of them, animated and the live ones.
Okay.
I really like the live ones.
The Raul
But
Julia or the real TV show?
Oh no, not the TV show. The ones with the movies.
Yeah, okay.
Those are like, they're nostalgic. I like them. Dude does he sound like Master Shake?
Did somebody say that? What
Yeah.
happened to your little name thing on there? It's
Sounds
not on there
just
now.
like it. It's
So,
Hold on, I gotta go set something up for my wife.
oh my goodness.
You two can talk about pop figures again. Something I have no interest in. Ever. Ever.
I actually didn't see Star Wars for a really long time. Josh Greeley sat me down one day and had me watch all of them in order. because I hadn't seen them, and I was like a full-grown adult with no excuses. And now I very much like it. And I've been.
There you go. You're welcome, America. You're welcome,
I
South
want more
Africa.
Mandalorian, so I hope that happens.
You watch Mandalorian?
Yes.
Have you watched Tiger King yet?
Yes. Who hasn't seen Tiger King? I binged that like instantly.
Yeah. Did you watch?
I don't know what's so crazy about him. I think it's totally expected.
Well, it's crazy that I keep saying this, that the most normal person on the show is the drug dealer from Miami who chops up feds.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Joel McHale after show one?
Mm-mm.
So on Sunday they dropped a new episode.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like, where are they now? So it's got the husband with the no teeth, with the no shirt on. He's got teeth now, and Jeff Lowe and his wife from the guys who took over the zoo. They're on it, and it's just Joel McHale just does interviews with a bunch of these guys.
Are you gonna have him out to your show?
Tiger King or Joel McHale?
You should do it. You should have. Well, you can't have Tiger King because
he's in jail.
Is he in jail? Yeah, but
all the others.
You should have the lady. What's the lady's name?
Carol Baskin. That bitch, Carol Baskin.
Yeah, you should have her.
So like a ton of them are on Cameo now.
Really?
Yeah. And the guy, the really fat guy who like turns evidence and like, rats them out to the feds. Mm-hmm. So that guy's trying to do shows now. And he's
gonna have him on?
No, I'm not bringing that guy.
You should do it.
Not that guy. So if I could get the Tiger King. There's a couple of them.
Day pass? Just a day pass out of jail? Just
He got COVID. He got COVID in jail.
Wait, no, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, he
I want anybody to get that.
He was in prison, and then the new husband was like tweeting that he's been talking to him, and then he went into solitary confinement. And then Dana's wife's yelling at him. But they put him in solitary. He had the COVIDs.
That sucks.
So it's not good.
No.
So so how you holding up in quarantine?
Every day's different.
Yeah.
Made an herb garden, and
nice.
I've been converting my guest room closet into a space to record in, so that I can do some home recording.
Cool.
But I had to get a new computer because the one that I'm currently on, every time I tried to use Adobe Audition, it would just like freeze up the video and the whole thing would crash. So I'm waiting, and I think it gets delivered on Tuesday.
And you were getting a new mic.
I have a mic. I have a pop screen. I have cans. I have a lot of the stuff that I ordered, which actually was back ordered like weeks because I ordered it a long time ago. But I still need software, and not the software, but a computer that can run the software, and because I have to be able to run it on 2 places. So.
Oh, look who's back! Look who decided to join us. Nice of you to remember us.
Oh God.
So Dana.
Yes.
2007.
I got a stress ball. That's not a Funko Pop, but
what? That's awesome.
You have action figures, Dana.
Yeah.
They don't really
worry about.
They don't.
And I have quite a few. I've seen quite a few bongs made after my character.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. I'm really jealous, actually, right now.
Do you have any of those bongs?
I do have one.
Can I have one of them? Or
Yeah, can you hook Brittney up, please?
Yeah, come on, man. Just tell me where I can get
Can you
one.
be a friend?
Maybe I should just start bringing Master Shake shaped bongs.
I mean,
it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who would pay whatever those would cost?
People might actually.
Aww.
People might actually come up to see you at shows.
Can't believe how many people have complimented us for staying up with me. Listen, the grocery store people are the
unsung heroes.
Yeah, seriously.
And like people would make fun of Uber Eats. People work for Uber Eats and Instacart 6 months ago, and now they're like the heroes of the universe. In addition to all the regular people are the heroes of the universe, of medical and.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. That's crazy. I'm really grateful, honestly, for everyone that's been delivering my groceries. You know, I see when they drop it off and they all have gloves on and masks, and it's got to be scary, honestly, to have that job. So I'm really grateful to
Although
everyone
I
out
think
there
I
doing
said this before, if I had no family, I'd totally be doing Instacart right now. Shopping on other people's dimes, driving around all day. Get me out of the house. Are you kidding? Be a dream. I love shopping. Shopping with other people's money, even better.
Danny, your
Plus,
family,
it's like snooping. It's like snooping through someone's apartment. You're like, really? This guy's buying an awful lot of pineapples. You know, like just weird, like, oh, stuff that is anything that's not what you get is weird. Like, really? Almond butter. Okay. A lot of bacon, a lot of pork products in this order here.
They're like, why are we delivering so much beer to one address?
That's right. Better be a frat house.
I'm a delivery. I deliver food, and we'll deliver beer, but we don't deliver weed. I'm sorry, that's somebody else.
Yeah.
That's a different service. That's not Instacart. That's Instabud.
How many people do you think are going to now start new illegal gardens, because they think it's like, you know, I mean, do you think that's going to happen?
You know, I wonder if there must have been delivery for pot here in California where it's legal in their stores. I mean, you can't get an Instacart, but
half-baked.
What'd you say?
I immediately thought of half-baked whenever you said that.
Yeah, you did.
You know, the highs and the lows.
By the way, these are the best ones, Mike.
Yeah.
Of the sites of the seltzers, the hard seltzers.
I'm drinking Lacroix in remembrance of our friend Weird Bunda.
Hey, if you want a good podcast to listen to, there's thing. It's called what's it called? A word from our sponsor. They changed the name, so it's got a different name than it used to have. It's from Business Week, but it's all about different brands. And there was one. I'm looking it up so I can get it right. It's called Brought to You By. Now it's called Brought to You By. But they had a whole episode about Lacroix water because it's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And for years, it was not cool or trendy or anything. It was just everybody thought of it who lived in that region as, oh, that's what your old relatives drink. Because it was milder than soda and it didn't have flavors. It wasn't flavored. And then it got bought by a bigger beverage company that specialized in flavors. And then enter Pamplemousse. But they sort of glommed on with the they never had advertising, but there was a lady who had an Instagram following and she put up LaCroix before, what was it? LaCroix before boys, made a t-shirt. And because LaCroix water had no advertising, they had no stock photos of their products. So when it was when it was profiled on Business Week or Bloomberg, they just had her Instagram feed holding the LaCroix can up because it was kind of the most official picture they could find of it. So she sold hundreds of thousands of t-shirts, but also LaCroix was like, yeah, awesome. We'll send you more stuff.
And our friend Weird Bunda did a video.
Called LaCroix Boys. And they were each dressed up in the colors of a different flavor. And to their credit, Brittney, Lear did get sent a year's worth of LaCroix water from LaCroix. Pretty good.
That seems nice.
Anyway, Brought to You By is good. The newest episode is all about the history of the whoopee cushion. Tell me that's not going to get some.
Oh, you did so good in Goldie and Bear.
What was Goldie and Bear?
Goldie and Bear is a really awesome cartoon. It's very wholesome.
Disney
and
Junior.
It's Goldilocks and a little bear. It's like the Goldilocks becomes friends with the baby bear. And it's their adventures, and it's great. Yes, and she does so good.
Who's the voice of Goldie?
Such a Justine,
who just made a comment.
That's so awesome.
Dana, pay attention.
Geeking out.
Okay, I see. She says it's Justine, but then she's talking in the third person that Justine is the voice of Goldie.
Well, Steve put Ivan up, but yes, it was Justine's the one.
Oh, okay.
A little bit before. There you go.
Hey, yeah.
A little red. Okay, now they're all okay. I've lost it again.
She voices Goldie in it.
Awesome. Doesn't Jim Cummings do the bear? Or he's somebody. He's the big bad wolf or something in it, right?
Is Jim coming in it?
He's in it.
Big bad. Yeah.
So
yeah, right.
So 13
Brittney,
years.
what are your days like? What have your days been like? You've got a child, you're dealing with pre-K worksheets.
Yes, Zoom
Adam's
classes.
Family Marathon.
And Justina's the voice of Little Red Riding Hope. So we were given wrong.
Oh, sorry. I'm
sorry about
that.
Little Red Riding Hope.
So Chris
Sorry
Woodard
about
has
that.
led us astray
Great
again,
job.
Chris.
Yeah, he's the big bad wolf. And Big Bad always steals Little Red's muffins. Little muffins. You're amazing. That's awesome sauce. It's getting pretty Wendy in here.
Oh, there's the guy who couldn't stop by your table. That's him again.
Dang.
Too busy, but he wanted you to know that he didn't stop by your table. Could have just said hello from wherever he's from.
Just so you know.
Pointedly telling you he didn't stop by your table. Still haven't gotten a follow-up on that, by the way. Gave him a chance to say why I didn't do it yet. That's just how it happens, Brittney. We're trying to create a community here.
Are we?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to police this chat.
You are
Yes, are you? You just got to let it go, Dana. You got to let them do what they do. You got to let them make what?
We need rules, okay?
Yeah.
If we didn't have rules, everybody be walking to the grocery store right now with no mask on and no gloves.
Why don't you make some rules?
Yeah, what kind of food do you guys cook at home? It's a good question. What do y'all cook?
Do you cook your meals, Brittney?
Yes, I've been cooking like a mad woman.
What'd you cook? What was your last night dinner? What'd you cook for dinner last night?
Shrimp shumai dumplings and stir-fried vegetables, which was like mixed wild mushrooms and then some green peas and ginger and garlic and bok choy.
Well. Very Asian-rific.
It was
Tex
yummy.
Asian. What did you have, Mike?
What did we have last night?
A loaf of white bread.
No, that's not true.
No, what'd you have?
True. I think last night I made, you know what I did? Some,
Kenny James is back.
Some kale burgers and,
is that like, vegan, vegetarian?
yeah, I get a lot of the Dr. Prager's frozen food stuff.
Hold on a minute. Let me just point out, Jason, who couldn't come to your table, is now asking for your recipe for the food you cooked. But still can't say why he didn't come to the table.
www.Brittney's
Need a recipe, I do. He's talking like Yoda on here. Bring that up, Steve. Can you find him? Need a recipe, I do. Yoda needs a recipe.
I don't know a recipe. I kind of just winged it.
So I make a lot of these, not all the time, but last night was just a quickie, a couple of the frozen kale burgers and some of the fake chicken strips.
Oh, sure. Oh,
with,
yeah.
With
the like chicken with the X.
Yeah, with the
like
K.
crab with the K.
Yeah, something like that.
I think we had I got my grill working again, which is great news. The hose was broken. I finally got a replacement hose.
You got Jason confused with somebody else.
No worries, Jason. It's not you.
Oh, damn it.
You got it, man. You're all good.
Okay, in that case, Jason should have gone to your table several times.
I understand.
All right, I see who it is. It was Noah then. Was it Noah? I'm going to find this. You're on my list, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. I'm going to find this. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I think we made we had sausage and peppers and onions on the grill. And then some nice vegetables I made. That's about it.
Yum.
But all on the grill, so I didn't have to clean any pans. And yesterday we had a cooking. My daughter and I made a humongous batch of broccoli soup, which, by the way, is the easiest thing in the world to cook.
I had a very nice soup for lunch today with vegetables and broccoli and carrots and with the Rayo's chicken noodle base.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
I'm on the hunt.
Yeah, for what?
Looking for this guy.
Can you control yourself? All right, Brittney.
This is me at a heightened level of control.
All right, so Dana, Brittney, and I are going to have a conversation while you troll you deal with the comments.
I'm trying. I think they tag out. Yeah, because it's getting late. Like this starts at 4:16 now, which is not when the chat started. So that guy eluded my clutches. But if he's even half a.
So Dana, look at me.
All right, Jason's trying to fire me from streaming.
Dana, look at me.
Lucky I don't have powers to kick you off.
Look at me.
Everybody be kicked off.
Not only do I have people complaining about you at the shows, now I got people complaining about you on the streams.
All right. Listen, one guy who wants a recipe, who's begging for cooking recipes. Always looking for a handout, Jason. He always wants a free recipe, a shout out, a voice from some character. Crystal knows. Crystal's with me. Yes, she knows. Not messing around here. Listen, I could be doing cameos right now. I don't have time for this. Deal with this guy asking for free, trying to get me fired off a thing. I'm not even. The joke's on you, Jason, because I wasn't hired to do this.
Dana, why don't you go back to making wallets? Brittney, do you know Dana makes wallets?
They're backlogged. I got.
How do you make?
Dana, do you have one of your wallets with you?
No, I don't.
Dana does arts and crafts.
I can see them over there, but they're not.
Is making these wallets, cloth wallets that he mails to people.
That's awesome.
So
mail to people.
Yeah, you mail them in the mail.
I sell them to people.
Yeah, when they buy them.
It's like I just make a batch. I'm like, this one's for President Trump. Here's for my state assemblyman. Here's one for Mike. Here's one for Brittney. All my heroes. Jason, you didn't win this. You wish.
Okay. All right. These people should know 13 years of this. This crap.
What does the rug mean?
No, I can start. I don't get it.
I don't get the rug part.
What does the rug mean?
Does he think I have a toupee?
Tell.
Yeah, are you on Cameo, Brittney?
I'm not.
Now let me ask you this question. Because somebody else who I won't talk about, she does a lot of what, or she or he does a lot of what you do.
Who?
Said the Japanese are very territorial. Like they have a cameo, but they can't. If they say like, "Hey, I want you to do the voice of Fufa from Pappy's Omelet Show," their Japanese overlords will not let them do it.
Well, technically, once you record it and it's like dubbed and it's released on their stuff, they own the likeness to the voice. So they kind of own like the rights, even though it's kind of strange because it's like, how could you own the way someone talks?
Your voice.
But they own, I guess, the likeness to that character.
They own the likeness.
I've never had anyone.
But the sound, I mean, how many, honestly, you said you'd play like 400 different characters, right? No offense. How many of them are less than 1 degree different in sounding from each other? Now, listen, with me, don't take offense to that because with me, they all sound alike.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think all my voices for sure, you can tell that they are me because they just the way that I form my vowels. But I do try to make them sound a little bit different.
I mean, it's not like every single one is one's here and the next one's all the way. It's like, hey, it's me. I mean, there's got to be something like, hey. Like, similar, very close.
So you mean like ones that sound just like me? There's plenty. Yeah. Yeah. So technically it would be like owning the rights of like how I talk. Right. Which is, right. But I've never had anybody like reach out and be like, hey, you can't do this. So, you know, what did it say? What did he say?
He's trying to drink out of his straw.
Do you have any?
That's perfect.
There was just did you catch Food Wars? Recently we did a live tweet with Food Wars. And there is a second season of Slime supposed to be happening in October. We stopped mid-production on Railgun and Beaufry, so we'll see. I don't really know what's happening. I think we're trying to home studio it. I don't know. Let's find out soon. Yay! Keep it up, Lauren.
So
Salim. Well, Salim isn't fair because like Salim is like was a vocal effect, but I think the most disguised voice is probably like my boy characters, but I don't really know if any of them are disguised. I wouldn't say that because everybody hears me and goes, "That's you." I can't even like pretend to not like change my name on a really bad show because people get angry about it.
I mean, to be fair, it's very rare that anybody can do something that if you didn't know them well, you wouldn't know that they were doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brittney, what was your first role? What was the first show you did?
I did Walla for Gantz, but the first time I got like 2004.
And then, so was that a main character, secondary character?
Oh, that was just background noises. My first main character was in 2006, and I think it was Alba and Jinky Extend. Okay.
When did you start doing conventions?
With you.
Yeah, was that your first show?
Yeah, I think you were like my second. My first show was in Houston.
Okay.
You were my second show, or maybe I had done like OhioCon or something else.
I'm always the second. Isn't that right, Dana?
Oh, you're you'll always be number 2 to me, Mike.
Second also.
You know what I mean?
So hang on. So
number
you did,
2? Like number 2?
I know what you're saying, Dan. I get it. So hang on. So Brittney, I was either second or third?
I think so, yes. Don't quote me on that because everything is a mush now. But yeah, you were one of my first shows for sure.
How did I find you?
I don't know. I still don't know. How did you find me?
I'm going to have to pull up the old emails.
I feel like it was because who was it at that first show? It was like
Mike McFarlane. Grant.
Are you talking about your show that we were at, Mike?
Yes, 2007.
Where was it at?
It was at the Inverary Resort, the old Jackie Gleason golf course.
So was that also? Weren't the Harry Potter guys there?
No, that's in 2008. That's a year later.
Also at the Inverary, though.
No, that was in Weston, at the Bonaventure.
Wasn't the Inverary right by the swamp?
That was the Weston and Bonaventure. That was
that one.
This is the one that you were at with MC Chris and Jay Edwards, and we did the Aquatine premiere.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. You know what's funny? I can't remember what that facility looked like at all.
It was a hotel. It was ballrooms in a hotel and a big golf course outside.
Is that where I broke the chandelier?
No, you broke. Yes.
What? You broke the chandelier?
Yeah.
Adult Swim sent a large box of swag, and we were throwing Meatwad stress balls out, and I chucked one out, and it hit the chandelier and sent about probably 4 to 5 foot long glass shards that were hanging in the chandelier that had unhooked and then just fell down. But luckily, they somehow never hit any people.
Oh, no.
Because they pretty much would have killed someone.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Dang. I remember those stress balls. They had like little tiny...
Yeah, they're like tiny beads inside of them.
Yeah. They were
now that they all look like just cancerous. They look like they're filled with poisons.
I have one really good one still.
Keep it separated from your body. They look like there's so many toxins in that thing.
I'm sure there is. I mean,
Jared Rutsky had his bar mitzvah at the Inverary. And now he's laughing about it.
So, Brittney, how would I have found you?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about that. I don't know.
Maybe somebody recommended you.
I imagine. Oh, Ayers Brothers, maybe?
No.
No.
Because I never, ever worked with the one Ayers brother. I had Greg, but not Greg, Chris.
Oh,
I don't get along with Greg. Chris, you know that story. So Chris came, but I don't think Chris came till the June show. I think Chris came 3 months after you. You think you predated Chris?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to figure it out.
Hi,
Kenny.
Do you remember anything from that show other than going to the beach?
Not a little bit.
Pretty nice beach, to be fair.
I actually remember being so excited about the beach, and then we could only get there at nighttime. And then when we got there, I was like, "Oh, there's like a lot of cigarette butts on the sand." I was like,
"It's like an ashtray."
Yeah, and I was like, "I'm gonna put my feet in the sand," and then I really was grossed out. I was like, "Oh, this is terrible. There is cigarette butts everywhere and beer bottles and."
Oh my God!
It's like it was bad. It was rough. Remember?
So Dana, I found Dana because he did a show in New York for this guy Mike Carbonaro at a hotel,
and
I sent somebody to go get him because I saw he was doing the show, and I was like, "Oh, I got to get that Dana." Because
I remember he had the guy who got me was he had blonde hair and he had a sport coat.
Yes,
and a business card.
Yes. And I told
that's all I need to get on an airplane for a stranger for some event I've never heard of before. Have blonde hair, wear a sport coat, and have a business card.
And so you guys have done, I think you guys have done more shows than any other guest that we've ever really had over the years. I think, well, Dan, I think you've done the most because you've done most of them. And Brittney, you've done quite a lot with me. And how many years did it take for Dana to realize that you were a professional voice actor and not a fan?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
That's not true.
For years.
No.
Years.
That's not true.
Brittney used to think that you thought that she was a fan.
Well, she maybe thought that.
It's because like I am. I mean, I am, still am. But
I think you thought that.
Well, we all are in that technical aspect of things.
So I started it out that way.
And I kept saying to Brittney, I go, no, he knows who you are. And I knew that I was lying.
No.
Years.
What you mean is they knew everyone's name. I never knew anyone's name.
Like 2013, 2014.
And then you'd introduce us about 17 times. But you'd be like this. You'd be sweating and screaming that somebody's supposed to put a banner up off at the Brian O'Halloran's table or something. But it is pretty say hi. But all right, tell that guy to get over there. I know the photo ops.
It's true.
Curtis says that the clergy tags are good for hospitals in a special parking spot. So you can go from hospitals.
Look who's going to lunch at the hospital cafeteria tomorrow.
Yeah, you know who I don't want to get last rites from? You.
Why not? I'd do great last rites.
So
you know why? You'd go with a smile on your face. I'd make sure you went out swinging.
So Brittney, so now since then you've done over 100 shows, I think, probably, right?
Lauren's got a question,
huh? And I think
you've done conventions. You've done over 100 conventions. I mean, I'd have to look at your anime cons, entry, but I think you've done quite a few. So who have you gotten excited to meet at shows that you've like run into backstage or in the green room or besides Dana?
Let's see. I didn't get to meet, but I saw Tim Curry and I almost peed myself. But
how long? That must have been a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, that was last year in Raleigh.
Yeah, but last year he was not doing well last year. Last year you would cry if you saw him. Not
what are you a fan of?
I think it was at Indy.
What do you like, Rocky Horror?
Oh yeah,
You a big Rocky Horror person?
Yes.
I got something for you.
A what, Mike?
Yeah.
She's a Rocky Horror Picture Show fan.
Yeah.
I got Barry Bostwick on Friday.
Turn around, Brittney, because Barry is right behind you. He's been wanting to say hi for a while.
We got Barry. We got Barry on Friday, and his buddy Alan Ruck. You ever watch Ferris Bueller?
Yes.
So Cameron from Ferris Bueller is best friends with Brad from Rocky Horror.
I mean, it makes total sense.
Does it?
Really?
They're the same type. If they, because he was also, wasn't he on Spin City? They were both on Spin City together.
Yeah.
But Alan Ruck is like the 15-year junior version of Barry Bostwick. Otherwise, they'd be almost playing the same exact characters. Barry Bostwick has a little bit more of a cool leading man because he was in the original Broadway production of Grease. And the robber bridegroom. Oh, I know a lot. I'm a big fan of Barry Bostwick.
And the star of Megaforce.
That's right.
As an action hero.
Barry Bostwick and I were on a plane from Pensacola, Florida that had to make an emergency landing in Austin, Texas, because they didn't have enough fuel to get to Dallas, which I can't imagine is that much further.
Oh, my God.
And it was a plane. It was a tiny plane with myself, Big Whoop, Ricky Simons, Jim Cummings, Deep Roy, Barry Bostwick, what's his name? Bruce Boxleitner. It was going to be like the day that guy's died. It was ridiculous. Everybody had to stay at some shitty Hollywood weird right out the airport hotel, and the driver of the shuttle, who took way too long, kept turning to Bruce Boxleitner like he's going, old Texas guy, like, man, I know you. He's like, I don't know, maybe a Scarecrow, Mrs. King. Nah, I know you, man. You're something. And then he said something. Goes, yeah. Hey, what the hell happened to you, man? You used to be in stuff. And just was like so awkward and terrible. But it was kind of great.
All right. Heather says, Brittney, you've done 78 shows per animecons.com, but I'm sure they've missed a few.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, that might just be anime cons, though.
Yeah, that's
how many
not
of yours has she done?
Comic Cons. You have to add in Comic Cons.
Yeah. So I'm sure they're missing a few.
I did an anime. Why don't I go to anime cons?
What anime did you do, Dana?
Feature film. Letter to Momo. Hello. It was printed on I'm sure not bootleg DVD.
Brittney played a character named Momo.
Were you in Letter to Momo?
No.
Letters to Momo?
She was M.O.M.O., right?
Mm-hmm. Xenosaga, the animation.
I know. In the early days, I had to say you were the star of Xenosaga and Jinky Extend.
You know what's funny
Are those hentai?
And Gilgamesh. What?
And
Were those
Gilgamesh.
hentai, Jinky Extend?
No, I don't put my name on the hentai titles.
Okay. I don't either.
So, Brittney, you performed in a Rocky Horror stage production?
Yes, a musical. I was Janet.
That makes sense.
Damn it.
I know. I always wanted to be Magenta or, Columbia, but I always got stuck with Janet.
Yeah.
It's not as fun.
If I can talk one more time about this emergency life-threatening situation I almost had with Barry Bostwick.
Yes.
Because Curtis just wrote that we were all... The thing was afterwards, Tron and Darkwing Duck and Milkshake and Gurr from Invaders Zim all went down to the bar afterwards. After we finally got into our hotel, and there was a national cheerleading competition, which the winners had just been picked that night for like junior high age, cheerleaders. And all we wanted was food and drinks, and the winning team was like from Brunswick, New Jersey, or no, they were from Newark, so a rough crowd. And they were all celebrating, and then Jim Cummings was like, we were like, oh, this guy does the voice of Winnie the Pooh, and these two girls came up like, are you really Winnie the Pooh? They're young girls, like pre-high school. They're not even high school yet. And he's like, yeah, but when he does, he has to do it real quiet. So he like whispers it in their ear. It's like, oh, I'm Winnie the Pooh, whatever. And one of these dads, this Newark, New Jersey dad sees this, and they go apeshit crazy. All I know, flurry of cell phone things going, I just looked it up. The voice of Winnie the Pooh died 10 years ago. And they were like, whoa. We literally are starting to crowd around us like we're some pedophile ring that's hanging out in bars and outside of Austin. And then by saving grace, I had a photo on my camera of myself with the kid Jack, who was the lead of this show, The Thundermans, I did on Nickelodeon, of him and I'm like, no, here we're all real. Look, you guys like The Thundermans? Like, yeah. I'm like, here's me and Jack Griffo. This is on. It was like, oh, you're Dr. Colasso. And then it was all smoothed over. And then we couldn't leave for the opposite reason. They just would hang out and buy us drinks and talk until infinitesimal amount in the morning.
That doesn't sound like a really bad problem. I mean,
It was great. No, it was great. It was super fun, but it started super freaky. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean it. Just because that guy.
I would have thought he was kind of.
All right, wherever Jason is, who probably left already, he's right. I am getting fired from this. I'm fine. But I went on to Blazer Gory.
We're gonna miss you, Dana.
Hey, somebody's got to be that guy. Might as well be me.
Good one. That's me and Justin Briner in that show.
Yeah.
Brittney, you must do a lot of live streams.
No, this is my
you
first.
Are very you're on top of this. Oh boy, Lauren again. She's hogging the comments.
Oh, ghost stories. I try really
no
just
offense,
not to.
Lauren. Sorry, she goes right into it.
Dana, why are you saying that Brittney must do a lot of?
Because she goes right into it. She's like, and anyway, Mike, oh yeah, favorite moment on Ghost Stories. You know when Kakiko came out of the closet?
You know why?
And I was there with the thing.
Brittany's a professional. Yeah,
I know. But it's professional on the level that I think she must do either one of two things: nervous, but she's not nervous, or she just does so many of them. She's ready to get done with this.
No, she's just a pro,
and there's like two fatzos and then her, and just focus on the comments and get out of it.
Men.
No, wait, no, I'm totally nervous, and this is my first one ever.
Come on. Well, you're doing amazing. I've done 100 of these, and this is how I do them.
You can ask Mike. I was like, I've never done one. Are you sure you want me to do this? I was like,
what are you gonna have for dinner tonight? Did you have dinner already? What time is it there? It's later there, right?
It's early.
Probably
it's like 7. Pizza.
6. Frozen pizza tonight.
You know, I got a frozen pizza in there. I'm waiting to pull the trigger on, but tonight might be the night.
Yeah.
Mike, what are you gonna have tonight?
I don't know. I got some frozen pizzas in there too.
You know, I know everybody wants to talk about all this show business stuff, but here's the thing I want to point out. We're creating a community here.
Dan,
sometimes it's about the little things, not the big things.
I got there's some chicken sausage in the fridge that we got to do something with. We keep
fridge or freezer?
Fridge.
No, you're not hogging them, Lauren.
So I think I
love you too. Don't twist my words. I meant it in a nurturing, caring way. Steve could be a little more judicious with divvying it up amongst everybody.
Maybe I'll make a pasta sauce.
But I love Steve too. Steve has a vape that when he blows it out, it looks like he's a steam train at Disney World. He just enveloped in smoke.
Dana, we do Zoom calls, right, Brittany? So Steve was the producer guy that was on earlier when you were in backstage with us.
Who shaved finally.
And he did shave. Yes, he did. He looks good.
Now we'll get rid of that long hair of his, and we'll have a professional producer here.
We do Zoom calls, and he'll vape, and the smoke will just take over the whole screen. And you can't see him.
Hold on a minute. Mike, if I may, hold on a minute. I'm going to break. Steve, can you throw yourself up here, please?
I'm a dragon.
Steve, can you come into the...
Yeah, come on up. You know I speak for Mike when I say these things. Yes, okay. Now, there's the top knot. Brittany?
I am not.
You're married. Just remember that. Slow down, okay? Hold on, ladies.
I am not equipped for this right now. I don't.
Yeah, you are.
Steve, background.
All we need is that beautiful vape and top knot of yours. Take that. Look what we're dealing with. Yeah, look at this.
Oh.
But do it like normal when it like envelops your head.
Yeah,
like just do it how you normally do it when it envelops the back of your head. No. You're blowing in the camera. Like do the regular, like where you like when it goes like when you're talking to us and you're trying to be sly, like but it just goes like No, he's Mike, he's showboating. He's showboating. Just do like you normally do. Oh God, he kicked himself up.
Hang on. And then Steve, somebody might pop up in the backstage. And if they show up, let them in.
Pizza Wednesday.
I just sent someone the link.
A lot of people eating pizza. Nick Roche?
Not Nick Roche. You wish it was Nick Roche.
He just came on. He said, hey.
Is Nick Roche here?
Yeah, he just said, hey.
Hi, Nick. Oh, my.
453.
Nick's
No,
here.
that's correct, Crystal. We do not promote vaping.
No, it's an awful, dirty habit.
Steve does. And by the way, that's like bubblegum fruit punch flavor that he's vaping, which is...
Like if you're going to smoke something, smoke something
I mean, Steve's shirt is buttoned,
Make it
but
count, right, Brittany?
Steve's shirt is buttoned in the sense that it has buttons on it. So it is a buttoned shirt, but it is not buttoned up. So back to recording hentai, everybody.
So, hang on, I got a question. Oh,
yes.
Speaking of hentai.
Yeah.
You remember when you first, Brittany,
Yes.
Dana, early
I
on.
blame you. Okay, just real quick. I've made more hentai jokes in my life, just of mentioning hentai. I get a laugh. You're the person who's responsible for that. I never knew what that was. You had some show, and I think maybe that's why I remember that resort.
Yeah.
Because there was a little side room, like, why is it so dark and so abnormally quiet in this room? And walked in, and I just saw a little tiny, this wasn't your big screen days where you had big flat screens. This was like a regular little TV, which made it sadder, but still like 40 or 50 seats in there. People sitting like it was COVID-19. Everybody's sitting 6 feet apart from each other in the seats. No one's sitting next to each other. You walk in a dimmed just some tentacle slithering up somebody's leg into a buttocks. I don't know what's happening. You're like, oh, that's the hentai room. And then for the rest of the weekend at that show, all I ever heard, Mike, was you on the radio going, we got a problem in the hentai room. We got to send some security over to the hentai room. We got an issue at the hentai room. Everything was at the hentai room. But you're the reason I know what hentai is.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a disgusting pig. Even if I am, that's not why I know about it. Brittany, I'm sorry you have to see this. I had great dreams that you and I, two voiceover best friends in the business, we're going to get together and do a show with Sweetums on April 13th, like it should have been, our 13th anniversary on the 13th. And then
I screwed it up. But we're here on the 15th.
Yeah. We're not William Frakes, but we're also not Barry Bostwick. We're right in the middle.
Did you what?
All right, go ahead. I know you want to answer that one. Steve is still running through these so fast you can't even read them.
Let Steve do what Steve does. And Nick says that he hopes that you still have the Black Star cube he made you.
Oh, Black Star cube?
No, not cube. He didn't make her a cube. He made her a cubie.
Cubie.
Black Star cubie.
All right. Monica sends her love. She just texted me. Monica said,
I
was trying to get Monica to join on for a minute, but she's writing a script.
Oh.
Okay. Writing a script for what?
I don't know. She's busy. She does all these. She works, Dana. She has a job.
Listen.
Unlike you.
Do you understand? Do you understand what's happening Monday morning? A courier. Okay? A courier.
Yeah.
Working for the Netflix organization is bringing a Pelican case. A Pelican case. The Cadillac of waterproof cases.
I own five Pelican cases, Dana.
So then just say simple yes when I say Pelican case.
What is a Pelican case?
Pelican case is like a road case for gear and stuff, but
Cadillac
it's like big plastic,
of waterproof case.
Waterproof. It's just amazing. It has wheels. It's a really, really like indestructible road case kind
all
of.
Different sizes.
You would send it through TSA?
You could.
Really?
Netflix couriering, hand delivering a Pelican case to my house.
Yeah.
So that I can record some ADR. I'm sorry. I get choked up thinking how important I am in the business.
Yeah.
Pelican casing. Couriering over a Pelican case so I can record ADR for an episode of Paradise PD where I play an old homosexual pervert.
So, in other words, you play yourself.
So I do 5 lines. I don't know. Well, I'm not in my 80s. I never gave Mickey Rooney a hand job.
Oh, shoot. Kelly's like, Pelican's a stupid container. Says it's way too thick. thick.
Stupid. I don't even know what that means. Stupid way too
Way
thick
too
container.
thick. It's too thick.
Is that a plus or a minus?
She's saying it's too thick.
We don't know.
But I don't know. It's not TOO.
So Dana,
Wait a minute.
you're gonna
Kelly is an onion. We're gonna have to
Hang on,
peel
Dana.
that back.
they're gonna pay more money to ship you the Pelican case than they.
With the com-
than they
So you know, I have all this set up from Disney sent.
Yeah.
Netflix, they need their own thing. So they're sending a whole other kit, including computer, that then as soon as I get it, I'm to put it back out on my stoop of my mansion. I have to leave it outside the front gates, pull the dogs, the hounds back in, leave them back in there. Whoa. Brittany just saw something she likes.
It's my husband.
Thank God.
So yes.
Is Matt
Thank
gonna say
God.
hi? Where's Matt?
No, he's not gonna say. You gonna come say hi? Come on.
Matt, come say
Come
hi.
on.
Come say hi.
Come
No,
on.
he's not.
Just
Come
for a
on.
second.
Come on.
Come on, just for a sec. Just pop your face in.
Have you met Dana, Matt?
Come on.
You know how long it's been since I've seen Matt?
Come on. He said,
What's he
no.
worried
Come on.
about? He married
Come
into
on.
show business.
This is my husband.
You married into show business,
What's
Matt.
See, that wasn't hard. How are
It's
you?
my husband.
What's up?
Can
What's
you,
up,
can
Mike?
you hear it?
I don't like being on camera. It's
Come on,
weird.
here.
No, I don't know what's
It's
going
not
on.
web. It's not camera. It's on a web camera.
Web camera.
It's on a web.
Yeah.
Oh, is there? Are there?
If
like,
looking
Yeah,
at
we're
Mike and I doesn't assuage
No,
your fears
he
that
won't
why
do it.
it
He's
should be
checking
fine
it
to be
out.
on camera, then nothing will.
He's chickening out.
It's all right.
Says he's not gonna do it.
How Matt we
Classic Matt.
is there people watching?
You know, everything you said about him earlier was absolutely true. When he wimped out being on camera, he did stick his face in for a minute.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I was pretty good at him.
So Dana,
Well-
Dana. So you
People
learned
say
about
hi, Matt.
hentai at these shows.
Nick, there will be a new safe space tonight. FYI.
Dana, you learned about hentai at these shows, right?
No, I learned about hentai from you.
Did you know about hentai?
From you. As
Brittney,
far
were
as
you
I know, you invented hentai.
Did I what?
This
Were you,
convention
Brittany-
you know is a ruse for you to create your hentai operation.
Were you aware of hentai before you started doing anime conventions?
Yes. Before I did conventions, but not before I did anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the strangest thing that, like, what's the coolest thing a fan's ever given you? Like, I know Nick gave you the Black Star.
Like hentai. Wait. Hentai
No,
related
nothing
or
to do
just
with
like
hentai.
a
How many tentacles
Oh, okay.
that someone tried to send you?
I actually got one of the coolest things I've ever gotten. I've gotten a lot of really cool things. One of the cool things that I've gotten was a stuffed animal version of myself. Not animal, sorry, stuffed version of myself.
A plush?
It was like
a plush
yes, a
Brittany?
plush of me. And the fan had given me a shirt that said Britney Karbowski's #1 fan, like the year before, and the plush was wearing the shirt, and it was like legit. It was like down to the. It was really cool. But I've also gotten like cool plushies and I've gotten a lot of very cool things. Hey, what's up?
Well.
Greetings, folks.
Look who's made it.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
This handsome gentleman. For those who don't know, this is Chris Jackson. Chris is the promoter of Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City, and
Known as
also
handsome Chris Jackson.
handsome Chris Jackson.
Absolutely.
Brittany has been a guest at his show as well,
Interesting.
and
Thanks for rubbing it in, Mike. I appreciate it.
Dana.
Thanks for making this immediately awkward for
There's a lot of
Chris and I.
shows, Dana. There's a lot of shows you haven't been to.
Well, now there's one more I know I haven't.
It's a rough life, Dana.
Mhm.
You know, Brittany's done at least 78 shows. How many have you done? Conventions.
175.
I don't believe that number.
Just tabulated it up.
Yeah.
I had my assistant.
So
I've done 6.
So Chris,
I know him.
how you doing?
That guy owes me money.
Brittany, did you have any Kansas City barbecue when you were down there?
No, but I did eat at a really cool German restaurant.
Did you
It's
eat
a German restaurant we ate
at,
at, right?
at Grunauer Restaurant? Is that the one you ate at? Did I? Yeah.
I don't know. I went with you.
Yeah, that's
Where
where
were we?
Yeah,
we
that's
all
where
went to
we were.
Grunauer.
Okay.
Yes, we all went
Yeah,
to
you went.
Green Room.
Yeah, we were. That was the only place. I didn't eat
Okay.
any barbecue.
I can't believe you didn't go to the green room and have barbecue on Saturday afternoon. Oh well. I served the best barbecue in Kansas
I don't
City.
like eat in the green rooms that much. Like I'll like pick, but it's hard to eat in front of all like a bunch of people. So I was like,
Yeah, I have that problem too, Mike. I know you have that problem
intermittent
too, Mike.
fasting at cons, you know. So
Yeah,
Next time you have Brittany at your show, you got to make sure she has some barbecue.
absolutely.
My God, Chris. My God.
Actually, more like at 3 a.m, like in the hotel room, then I'll eat the barbecue. So just give it to me in to-go container.
We can send you with a to-go box.
When we're allowed to have conventions again, Chris.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
remind me, I'm so sad.
Yeah, my next show is scheduled for 2 weeks after Mike's next show, so we'll all hope. So,
Which is when? When
I
is
think I'm
that?
supposed to be at the next
Mike
one, right?
is July 31st, August 1st and 2nd, and Planet Comic Con should be August 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
That's the plan. So GalaxyCon Raleigh, July 31, August 1 and 2. I'm selling for you, Mike.
We're all praying. Chris.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, me too. I'm supposed to be at that one. I want to be there.
I know.
Let's do this.
I know. We gotta
Hope
do
it works out.
So, Dana,
Yes. What's that place in the old garage? That's a barbecue place in Kansas City. Otto's or something like that.
That is Joe's Kansas City Barbecue. So yeah, it's an old gas station actually, and it's actually an operating gas station. You can still buy gas there too.
I've been there a couple times. My buddy runs the theater in Arrow Rock in Missouri, which is far from there, but Kansas City's the fly-to airport.
So yeah, well, I really failed you, Brittany, if we didn't get you off the barbecue. I'll try to do better next time. So
yeah, you gotta, Chris. You gotta.
I know. I don't take good care of my guests.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh no.
I don't even know why I'm friends with you anymore.
Exactly.
Mrs. Miller, L.
Exactly.
That's right, Meg.
So let's see. I first met Brittany down at Florida SuperCon in Fort Lauderdale several years ago.
Yes,
that was
fun.
You met
That was a really good show.
in Fort Lauderdale at the hotel across the street at the Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
the marina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
And you had your party there, and Brittany and I were hanging out at the after party. So
was that the show that Tara Reid was at?
Yes, it was. Yes, I remember Tara.
Where she sat on my balcony and almost fell over the back. I was on the 12th floor.
That would not be good.
FaceTime her sister at 2:30 in the morning, passing her around. She saw there were pizzas coming up to my room, and then she's like, I found the pizza. I thought I was going to be like, we cannot be responsible for this American treasure dying in my room.
It's really bad for a convention when your guests die there. I'm not going to lie about that.
And she was very nice. She was very sweet, but she was leaning over with her, her butt hanging over the balcony with her legs on this side. But this side is where this side's where the balcony is, and the butt part is 12 stories down to the marina. I kept saying, oh my God, somebody's got to pull her
that
in.
Was Tara Reid, or was that really Brittany? Was that Brittany doing that? No.
No.
Well, they were
so afraid of heights.
No, Brittany was actually.
I wouldn't even ride roller coasters.
She was actually encouraging Tara to do that.
So Dana,
do what?
You were talking about people dying at show. Doctor Who died at a convention once. Do you know this story?
No, I don't.
Which
do you know
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who died at a convention.
The original one?
The second Doctor. The second ever Doctor Who, because Doctor Who keeps regenerating, was doing a convention in, I think, the 80s in Atlanta. And he didn't make it to the show on Sunday.
What was that look? That look seemed to tell a lot.
It's not
Sandy just yelled at you.
Terrible.
Huh?
It's like messed up.
So Dana, don't make jokes about people dying at shows, because
listen, I'm not making jokes about people dying at
you.
I was at a show where somebody did die during the show.
Huh?
The Lexicon. No, they never called it Lexicon. They should have. Lexington. We were there when I was there, and one of the guests, he didn't die during the show, but he got sick somehow and couldn't leave, and then 2 days later he passed away.
No, that was Pensacola.
No, that was another one.
Oh my goodness.
That's not
Oh,
good.
that's terrible, you
Yeah.
guys.
I don't know
No,
about
Mind me, I'm turning off an oven.
Chris.
I don't
what,
want to die at a show.
What are
hang
you
on, hang on.
baking?
Chris, what are you baking?
This is very exciting. Chicken
I don't
livers
want to die at a show
and
either.
chicken. Yes.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, it's yummy. I'll share with all of you.
Chris,
Big plate of chicken livers.
look who I
Hey,
got.
Sandy.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Mike allowed me to join in this conversation a little bit, so I took
Awesome.
advantage of that.
I'm making vegetable green curry.
Oh,
I don't know. Fried chicken livers, vegetable green curry. I don't know. I can go either way.
You know, we
You guys are
really,
making me so
They might
hungry.
go well together.
you know, we
Why don't you come on over?
yeah, Chris, come on over.
Yeah, exactly. I'll
I
start
hear
walking
plates are
now. I'll
cheap.
be there. I'll be there about the time of your show.
Chris, I
I
hear
know,
plates
Dana,
are
I
cheap.
can't help it.
Excellent.
Sometimes things take. a
So
dark
we're
turn.
talking about stories about almost killing guests. My very first show in 1999, I had Kenny Baker as a guest, R2D2, and I took him out to dinner on Saturday night. We were going to meet a whole group of guests there. It was a small show at the time. Went to a seafood restaurant and was parking my car. And next to me was a woman whose battery was dead and wanted to jump. So Kenny got out of the car and was going to hang around and wait while I helped her jump her car, but my battery wasn't lined up. So I hop in my car and start to back it up, and all of a sudden I hear, "Chris, stop, stop!" I see little arms waving up above the back of my trunk. And in backing up, Kenny had decided to sit on my back bumper,
Oh my God.
Oh,
and I almost ran him over. So I thought killing Kenny Baker at my first show would have been a really, really bad idea. So everything was
no.
fine, but it was,
Out of
it
the
was kind of
business.
humorous. Since he was okay. So
Don't kill him.
but Kenny doesn't stand very tall, so he didn't you couldn't see him when he's standing behind my car, you couldn't even see him. So
Oh my God.
I know. It wasn't the best.
I have somebody text me right now that thought they got a text from somebody that they were supposed to be on an interview, and he thought it was with us. I'm having to explain to him, no, it's not. Here, Sandy, you read this.
That's
They
gonna
tell
funny.
you and that it's not us.
Don't mind me, I'm
Okay,
taking
that's
chicken
funny.
livers out of the oven.
Sure, it's funny.
So, all right. So Jacob earlier was telling us next time we're all
He
in
kills
Raleigh,
Brittany.
next time we're all in Raleigh, Chris,
Yes.
there's a place called the Pit.
Oh,
Apparently, that's the place to get barbecue in Raleigh.
okay. Are you a barbecue fan, Brittany? Are you good with barbecue?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh yes.
Good, good,
I
good.
eat a lot of barbecue, but I eat a lot of Texas barbecue.
I
It's
don't know what
different.
Texas barbecue is like. I'm not sure I've had it. So
It's really just I don't know. There's so many different barbecue. Everybody's so picky about it.
yes,
All the different places that serve barbecue about what makes barbecue, but it's just different.
there's this guy
I'm at a
named
disposal,
Gil
so
that's-
pretty much I eat anything.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I apologize.
Carol Baskin's husband. Sorry.
Ah.
That
That's right.
Carol Baskin.
There's this guy named Gilbert Boyes who thinks Texas barbecue is the best. You might not know him though. So.
Gilbert's wrong about a lot of things.
No, I don't know him at all.
Gilbert's been known to be wrong once or twice.
Oh shoot!
Are you talking to?
I don't know what
Now I'm talking to Dana.
Oh,
Can I even possibly eat those chicken livers now that they've been compared to Carol Baskin's husband?
look.
You can't
You know
use
what I
a
wanna
fork.
see,
You have to
Chris?
actually just eat them off your plate with like your hands behind your back, like an animal.
Hey, Brittany, you know what we got to do?
Yes.
We got to get Chris
What?
those the tiger suits that Carol Baskin's husband wore when they did the wedding. Do you remember
That's creepy. Yes.
Chris, would you
Carol
wear?
did do it. She
I
totally
know.
did it.
If I did, I could never let anybody know I was inside of it. I could never take off the head. I wouldn't want anyone to know I did it.
Dana,
I've never worn a costume like that.
Dana, you okay up there? You busy?
yeah, I'm great.
What's going on?
He's texting
I'm
me.
gonna leave. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
You got to do this
Yeah.
thing with Dino.
I'll let you two have your love fest together.
Dan-
It's past my out. It's my I got a 5 o'clock out. I'm
okay,
already
so
late.
hang on. So Dana's got to run. He's got to go. Put up Dana's bug on him.
What?
We got to wrap this up.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Dana's got
5:12.
to go. Dana's got to go do another podcast. He's doing his thing with Dino Stamatopoulos tonight. Dana and Dino's Safe Space, right?
That's not till 9 o'clock
No.
Pacific time.
Oh, you got to
No,
do
that's
other
not
things now. to
Yeah,
get
I
ready.
have a family. I have to go.
Right. You have family
Feeding
responsibilities.
clothes. I have to dress everybody, give everybody haircuts. I have 8 kids.
So Dana, Cameo, Eye of the Snyder,
Sweetums, you know it.
custom wallets at snidstuff.com.
That's right. Write a poem writings. Season 2 of Buy the Paradise PD album on iTunes. I think
Tonight, Dino and Dana's Safe Space.
that's
Is
right.
that 9 Eastern or 9?
You know, last week we had Andy Dick on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear he's killing it on Cameo.
Oh, he is. He does. I
So
think we're having
that's
Stephen
9
Colbert tonight. I'm not sure.
Is that 9 Pacific or 9 Eastern?
9 Pacific.
That's like midnight over here, Dana.
Hey, what's anybody got to be? What do you got to get up in the morning?
Yeah, I got work to do,
What
Dana.
do you got to do?
I-
Realign your web camera?
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm working on a thing.
Okay.
I got a big project.
Okay.
You pick
Everybody's
what it's
working on a thing right now.
We're going to announce a big project next week. I can't say it
Okay.
right now, but next week, Chris knows about it.
My lips are sealed.
What is it?
I'll tell
Ah.
you backstage.
His lips
You're-
are sealed except
Brittany,
to
you're
pass through
involved.
one delicately fried
okay.
chicken liver.
Brittany, you're involved.
And only then.
Are
Yo-
we eating Carol Baskin's ex-husband?
Any minute now.
Is that the project?
Yeah.
Arr.
Tiger King Con.
All right. So, Brittany, you got any bumps? You got any websites? You got Twitter?
Yeah. Follow me.
Here,
on
I'm
Twitter,
going to let you
Karbowski.
finish up.
Yeah.
I got a split.
Bye,
Goodbye
Dana. Great
forever.
to see you. Thanks for
Goodbye.
letting me
Goodbye,
join in.
everybody.
Bye.
All right.
It's fun.
Get rid
Bye,
of
guys.
this Master Shake thing. Get rid of Dana.
There we go.
Kick him out.
Bye.
All right. He's gone. Thank God.
So quiet in here now.
The great
You better be
National
careful
Night
driving
is
home.
over.
I think he was drinking.
Just Miller Lite.
Yeah.
So the great National
No,
Night-
it was the Truly cider thing. The cider.
Yeah. Oh, we had the Truly cider. No, but he switched to Miller Lite later. Midway through. He started with the cider, and then he went to the Miller Lite. You got to watch him. He's crafty. The hands, they move. He's like a magician. You know those guys that move the things around?
The cup
The cups?
thing underneath it, the cup with the ball thing or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Multiple drinks.
I was thinking about sawing him in
pickles.
half, but that was different magic.
So,
You're just thinking about sawing him in half. You're saying it's magic, but
Exactly. Oh, there you go. That's right.
I have sick humor.
You caught me.
all right, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Tomorrow night we have the 3 doctors from Star Trek: Gates McFadden, Robert Picardo, and John Billingsley. Friday we've got Charles Martinet at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then a second show with Barry Bostwick from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Brad, Peter, Janet, Brittany, you want to come say hello?
Janet.
And do you still remember some of the lines?
Oh yeah, of course. Where
Yeah.
you keep your children.
Can you study up a little bit, and we'll and we've got his buddy Alan Ruck, Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Oh my gosh.
and he was in Star Trek Generations. He
I
was.
can't believe they're best friends. That's so crazy.
They are, and then next week, Kid Cadet has her show on Saturday with Joey Fatone and Daniel Francesi from Mean Girls, and next week we got a bunch of the girls from Ruby and the Cyanide and Happiness Gang. And that's what I got. And then
Hey.
Chris, what are you, planetcomiccon.com with
We
one
are
C?
planetcomiccon.com, and I'm going to be starting a stream next week. So
Yeah, Planet Comic Con. Comic Con.
I am leaving it at Comic-Con. Mike is trying to change the name of my show.
Chris has a naughty girl riding a rocket ship on his logo. And as you can see, our space girl is a much nicer, gentler, sweeter young lady.
Rotor is a logo thief. That's all I know.
Am I? See,
Straight. It's just straight knockoff. No question about it.
you know, GalaxyCon is bigger. The galaxy is bigger than a planet, Chris.
I should have bought that name so you couldn't get it, Mike.
Brittany, do you know about this?
Mm-mm.
Well, you can see my logo on my shirt somewhere. Hold on. This is last year's logo. This is last year's 20th anniversary. There we go. But it's got a space girl. It's got a planet girl with a rocket. Now, after I created this logo, Mike had the great idea of naming his show GalaxyCon instead of Planet Comic-Con. And he uses a girl with a rocket. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. My lawyers are going to come after you, Mike. You know that.
Yeah, I got my lawyers already on speed dial. They're ready to go, Chris.
I got my guy riding his horse over to my lawyer's office.
I'm just saying that my mascot's more family friendly, Chris.
You keep telling me that. My girl's riding a rocket. That does have some.
Hang on, what did you say, Sandy? Sandy says that your girl is how families get made. And my girl is when the families take their children that got made because of your girl.
I'm glad we're doing this on your stream and not mine. That's all I'm going to say.
We still have a few viewers left.
I'm going to steal Brittney. Can I steal you for my broadcast one day soon?
Sure.
Absolutely. I'll get hold of you.
This thing has gone off the rails. Okay. So, all right.
Go.
So good night, everybody. Brittney, stick around. We'll go backstage. And I will see everybody tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank
Good to see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again for tuning in to GalaxyCon Live. Make sure to check out our online store at galaxycon.myshopify.com, where you can find t-shirts, signed and certified Funko Pops, autographs, collectibles, and more. For updates on the upcoming streams, visit us on Facebook at GalaxyCon Live or galaxycon.com.